In this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, setup, and overall impressions of this HomePod Mini. Is it worth your 99 bucks? We're going to find out. So amongst all the iPhones and Macs that are coming out, we also got this HomePod Mini. The HomePod, I never tried it. I thought it was too expensive and just too big, so I skipped it. But when they announced this one for $99, with all the capabilities that I'm seeing it can do, I definitely wanted to try it out. So let's crack into it. Yeah, that almost fell out. Probably would have been funnier, but what are you gonna do? So here it is, the new HomePod Mini. And first things first, yes, it is extremely small. One thing right off the bat is the cord is attached. It does not remove, so that's a little bit of a bummer. And looks like they just got this all tied up here. Now the cord itself is a nylon braided cable, so there's that. And it seems like it's fairly long here. Yeah, I'd say the cable's about 5 foot long, so that's not too bad. But again, being attached to here just is not doing it for me. But on the bottom here, they do have this little sticker, reveals the Apple logo. This little part down here is kind of grippy and kind of rubbery feeling here, but it does slide around still. So if you've got this hanging off the table, it could definitely pull it a little bit. So again, it is what it is. So in the box as well, surprisingly or not surprisingly, yes, there is an 18-watt charger brick, or 20-watt, whatever that is. And of course you've got your directions, which I think are kind of important. Oh, and of course you've got your, which doesn't want to come out, the Apple sticker. But with the instructions is always important to kind of just look at real quick. The best way to set this up, and of course, in typical Apple fashion, they do have it. Should be super easy. Put your phone near it, it'll detect it, which I really appreciate. I like the idea that things just kind of happen when you turn them on and they'll work. So you're not wondering, is it supposed to be, or is there a button I need to push? There are so many Bluetooth speakers that I do try out that I'm not quite sure what to do. Like, you turn it on, it doesn't show up on your phone. Do you push a button? And then at that point, you probably just need to go into the directions and figure out what the hell's going on. But okay, so we've got this plugged in, and I guess at this point, we'll go ahead and move. Okay. And as you can see there, it automatically set up. As a matter of fact, let me dim that a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, so we've got setup on there, so we'll go ahead and hit that. And I guess at this point, I'll just probably use this in my office. Do they have? There we go. Office. We'll go ahead and continue on that. HomePod can recognize your voice. Recognize my voice. Go through your personal requests. Great. Wants to share your location. Use this phone. I mean, I don't really necessarily know why, but we'll go ahead and try it. Siri for everyone. Everyone can control voices, calendar, invite people, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Continue. You have to agree to the terms and conditions. And transfer settings. Use your iCloud. That's great. I will do that. So that's actually very nice, because now what you're going to do, you're going to use the camera, and you're going to go ahead and set it right there on the iPod or the HomePod. And it's setting up right now. Okay. Okay. That actually took about 30 to...
Welcome to HomePod. You can't tell, but I'm waving. To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri."
Hey Siri.
Get started. Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
Hey Siri, what can you do?
I can do lots of things, like turn on the lights, give you a news update, and tell you about the weather. Now you try. Say, "Hey Siri, play some music."
Hey Siri, play some music.
I'm on it. Okay, Here's a station just for you.
All right, so I had to stop that because obviously copyright music. So this is, your typical smart speaker. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 12:57 p.m.
All right, let's try this again. Let's get a song I can actually play and do this. This is something that I saw and I thought it'd be kind of cool. This is just a funny song that I've used in a video from Epidemic Sound. So if you play this and you move it closer, okay, best apparently being next to it, I can hit that. Okay, so that wasn't as smooth as I recall seeing it. Okay, so I disconnected it from the HomePod again, and we're gonna play the song, and we're gonna put it on top this time. Okay, so that was actually much better, and I think that connected a lot faster. Let me go ahead and play with this, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts, which should be in a day or so. So we don't move anything, okay? Don't move anything. We'll be right back. You moved everything after I said don't move anything. You moved everything. Anyway, back to this little speaker. I must say, I am pretty impressed with all the things this little speaker can do. Including all the features, for 99 bucks, this thing is pretty cool. Now, of course, as you already saw, setup was a breeze. Now, the speaker does have some controls on top of it, which is actually pretty helpful. So you're gonna tap to play and pause, double tap to skip forward, and triple tap to go backwards on a song, touch and hold for Siri, and of course you have the plus and minus up here for your volume up and down. Now you can tap that singly to go up and down, or you can press and hold it to raise or lower the volume. Now this is mainly driven by Siri, which for some reason isn't as annoying as it is on my phone. So can we get that, Siri? Now, I'm not really a big user of Siri to begin with. I'll admit it. I don't necessarily set reminders or send texts. But if it's something that you do use it for, it works pretty well. The other cool thing is you can actually set up Siri to recognize 6 different family members. So when they go ahead and say, hey, go ahead and play something for me, it'll be tailored to that person's tastes, which is actually pretty cool because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to listen to some of my daughters, what she's listening to, and she doesn't want to listen to what I listen to. Speaking of family, if you have more than one of these speakers in your house, there's a cool intercom feature that allows you to actually send a message out to all the speakers. So if someone's in a different room and you want to say it's dinner time or whatever, you can record that and it'll send it to them. Now, they can reply back as well, which is super helpful so you don't have to yell around the entire house. Another nice feature, which is something that I'm starting to get more into, you can actually control all your smart home connected products. So if you have that, again, it's very useful. Now you also have the ability to set up another speaker to create in left and right stereo, helping you improve your overall experience. Now if you want to see me test this out, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you want me to test with more than one speaker. Next, of course, was my sad attempt to actually do handoff, which the more I did it, the more it made sense, and it actually was very useful. Now you also have the ability not only to connect it, but you can disconnect it as well by tapping the side of the speaker, and it'll actually go back to the phone. So that's actually pretty neat. Now that's certainly a ton of features that could definitely be helpful for a number of people. Now, of course, if you just want to listen to music, it's okay. I mean, there are certainly speakers that are louder and sound better, and I do wish it would get a little bit louder. 50% doesn't feel like a speaker at 50%. I mean, I'll certainly be happy to use it in my office or replace our speaker in the kitchen, but, again, it's just a little bit louder.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Now, this does use the traditional speaker and subwoofer, but Apple is also relying heavily on their software, which is almost like an internal EQ to make everything sound perfect, no matter what it is that you're listening to, which I can certainly understand something that is extremely useful, so most people don't have to go messing around with any kind of EQ setting. So if you're someone that actually likes to do that, this may not be for you. Now, I do have a couple of concerns, but just a couple. First off, this system is set up via using your home Wi-Fi. If you don't have Wi-Fi, this speaker is not going to work. Now, it does use Bluetooth operations, but it's connected through Wi-Fi. So if you're going to take this on the road somewhere or take it out to your car, it's not going to work if you don't have Wi-Fi. Also, if you don't have an iPhone or iPad on their supported list, you're SOL. So I'll go ahead and leave all those items down in the description, that way you don't have to look it up. So basically, don't buy an Android phone if you want to use this, which I don't know why you would if you use Android. There are a ton of other options that would probably be way better anyway with an Android phone. So those are my two biggest concerns for this speaker. I'm certainly going to keep trying it out with the family and see how useful it is and do a detailed review in about a month or so. So in the meantime, you can check out my playlist that's right here of all things Apple in 2020 if you're planning on picking anything up. Now, of course, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on notification bell so you don't miss the next video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.